Alright, let's take a look at Apple here. Apple just finished a pretty rough week. Before we start, let's go back to last week where before the start of the trading day, I posted these two charts, and I put a comment on here saying, this 637, 625 will be the battle line, essentially for Monday. And then also on the daily chart, I indicated there's a gap that needs to be filled, and also a trend line here. And I indicated that we're gonna shake a few more apple off the tree, essentially shake some of the week long before it come back up and fill this gap for the OPEX option expiration. So let's go back and take a look at that 30-minute chart here. As you can see, on Monday, it actually opened up. Let me get in my other pointer here. Opened up and then it kind of faded down a little bit. Then it came down and tested the 625. Actually went through it a little bit and went down to 623 before it come back up. And then it's sort of kind of hovering right beneath the 20 EMA. Then during the last hour or so of trading, then it finally broke through the 20 EMA and make its move up toward the 635. I mean the 637. And not until the following day on Tuesday that it actually broke through that 637 and heading up to the 645 to try to fill this gap here. And you can see that most of the day is spent between this 645 and try to fill the gap, and it ended up falling short of filling that gap on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, when it opened on the first 30 minutes, it actually filled that gap and went above it. But it wasn't able to hold above that gap. Then it came back down and tested the 645 throughout the day, and you can see that the battle line again is being set here. That if we could break through this particular this particular line here, then definitely let me see, something is not right here. If we could break above here, then it could easily get up to this 20-day EMA, and possibly get it back up to this 667, and also maybe 656, and possibly make up to this 667 up here if we could break above that. But as you can see that it wasn't able to hold the 645 and actually broke down, then that filling the gap was the only intent that Apple has right now. And as soon as it broke down the 645, then the likelihood is for it to retrace and come back down and try to retest this 625. And then you can see that on Thursday it actually gap down here, and then it's just kind of sitting around on the 636, 635 level until when inadvertently Google releases quarterly earning a little bit prematurely before the market closed. And at the time, the market was slightly positive, and Apple been under pressure all morning long. And with the Google earning report release just helped accelerate this downward movement. And then on Friday, option expiration day, it just gave up. And as soon as it broke this 625, then it came down, tested the 620 level, failed to hold, and then come down to the 615, failed to hold, and now it seems like it's coming down to test that 607, 608 from the head and shoulder major move that we'll see in a minute from the daily chart. So you can see that the play was on this 637, 625 on Monday, right? This right here. And then the important thing is filling up this gap here, right? And it filled this gap and unable to move up. So they ended up coming down here. So now right now we're basically looking for this guy to come down to somewhere around here, maybe testing for support. So let's go and take a look at the daily chart here. As you can see that the daily chart and these are the the gap here that I'm talking about. the day that actually trying to fill that gap, and then it broken down, and right now it's testing this 605, 608 level, trying to come down to that. Here's the major move. Just using this Fibonacci tool. This is the move right here. Here is this head and shoulder pattern that we're talking about. Right? Okay, so right now it's look like we might get a bounce here if we come down here to this 608, 607 somewhere. But the trend is probably coming back down and test this area here between 590 to 588, 580 somewhere. On this 200-day moving average. So definitely, there's still a lot of downside momentum on Apple, if you could see. Right, so just have to hang on this and stay away from taking new long position on Apple until we settle, because we don't know how low it's going to go on this guy, because it could conceivably get back down here to this 530 area. So just have to keep an eye on the price. That's why we always have to trade what we see, not what we believe. So good luck.